campus of May River High School, where the trophy on the line tonight is the County Bowl. I'm Bob Stevens along with Jeff Shane. Should be a very interesting game between two teams that sure look a whole lot alike.
They do. And if you like old-fashioned smash mouth running the football, you're going to want to watch this game tonight, because these are two teams that love to hand it off and love to hit each other, and we may see a dozen passes or less.
A dozen or less. That's what we'll put as the over-under. It's also two teams that are 2-0. This is new ground, certainly for May River in the 3 years, and we can't find anybody who remembers the last time that Whale Branch was 2-0. So these are two teams that have really turned things around. Whale Branch has done it at the end of seasons before.
Yes.
They put little runs together, but now they're doing it in the beginning of a season, and boy, they've played well.
Yeah, and there were a couple coaches before Jerry Hatcher, so they may have gone 3-0 very early on, but this is really new territory for them. This is the type of team that Jerry Hatcher loves. He's an old line guy. He loves to hand the ball off. He loves this type of this offense and this atmosphere, and Irvin Mulligan has already run for 306 yards in just 2 games, and in those 2 games he's only had the ball 18 times. He's a Wofford commit, and we're going to see him showcased tonight.
Yeah, we may see a bunch of other guys who are going to end up going on and playing on Saturdays as we continue in our action tonight. Should be a dandy. We're going to hear from both coaches. We got the national anthem coming up. All kinds of things happening here at May River High School as they battle for this little piece of hardware, the County Bowl, right here on WHHI.
Hilton Head Island's pristine beaches are one reason the area has boomed over the past 50 years, and Hilton Head Exterminators was there in the beginning. We covered the island, protecting homes and businesses as the island's first pest control company. Since then, we've expanded to protect homes and businesses beyond the island into Bluffton and the surrounding Lowcountry. Everywhere you look, you'll see one of our vehicles. Hilton Head Exterminators, here in the beginning, and we're still here, growing along with the communities we protect.
The life lessons that I learned playing football are priceless and started much earlier than my NFL career. As part of a team, I learned accountability, discipline, and the value of hard work. But the most important lesson is safety. Keep your kids safe during practice and during the game. Educate yourself and your kids. Learn the symptoms of concussions and how to prevent them. Everything starts with fundamentals, but remember, safety is first. For more information, visit peacockloves.com.
I'm a first-generation student. I needed a career change. I decided to go back to school, to TCL. I thought that returning to school would be more difficult, but the multiple financial aid opportunities, the support and encouragement from the staff and faculty was more than I could have ever expected. I'm a second-year radiologic technology student. I'm pursuing a career in X-ray. My name is Kelly, and I made it happen, no matter what.
We welcome you back to the pregame show with head coach Jerry Hatcher at Whale Branch. A 2-0 start. Put a smile on your face, huh?
Yes, it's nice to be a 2-0. It's the first time I've been 2-0 at Whale Branch, but you know, we'll enjoy it while we can.
In fact, I think that's 8 of the last 9 going back to last year. You're kind of putting together something more than a nice program that goes to the playoffs. I mean, you're putting together a big deal now. Well,
honestly, I didn't know it was 8 out of the last 9, yeah, we've got a group that's been together 3 years. You know, they're seniors now, so and they're putting together. I'm just driving the ship.
But you're driving it well.
Well, hopefully.
And the guy who maybe does the most for the ship is Irvin Mulligan. He's got over 300 yards rushing in limited action these 2 games. Has he found another gear this year?
Well, he's stronger, he's faster, but what's happening, Jeff, is his offensive line has matured along with him, and they're better than they were. They understand our system, and so they trust him. They know what he can do if they get a seam for him, so they block a bit harder now than they used to.
Well, you can tell the guys. We gave the Player of the Game award last week to May River's offensive line. Mm-hmm. So we're watching it. We're paying attention. Offensive lines matter a lot, don't they? The trenches matter a lot.
Well, both lines, offense and defense. And I've told our kids this game's gonna be won tonight on the line. They got a great offensive line, and if we can't control that, if they push us off the ball, we're in trouble.
A little bit of seeing yourself in May River, mirror images.
Yeah, we both like to run. They run in a different way, but at the end of the day, we're running football. So eating the clock and trying to get first downs.
This might not take long tonight.
Well, let's hope it takes a little longer than you guys expect, because we're
no. I mean, from both teams running.
I understand, but if it takes a little longer than you think, then we're going to be a tight game.
Thanks so much, Coach. We appreciate it.
welcome.
Head Coach Jerry Hatcher at Whale Branch. We're going to be back to talk to May River Coach Rodney Summers when we continue on the WHHI pregame show.
Home is that magical spot where weekends happen. It's tea parties and superheroes. It's one more bedtime story. It's your first, your last, and everything in between. Home is where you belong. We get it. Whether it's your first home, your next home, or your dream home, we want to build you the very best home for your life. Let us help you get started. VillageParkHomes.com. Close to everything, far from ordinary.
Beam Graphics Printing Company. We specialize in custom printing, screen printing, embroidery, engraving, trophies, team uniforms, business uniforms, signs and banners, and much more. We are conveniently located in the heart of Bluffton at 12 Johnston Way across from the post office. For all your printing needs, call the locals at Beam Graphics, 843-837-9663. You can also check us out online at beamgraphics.com and like us on Facebook for specials and design ideas.
Have you been hurt on the job, injured in a car accident, experiencing marital difficulties? Naird and Dubois are attorneys located on the south end of Hilton Head Island. With their extensive experience and knowledge of the law, they can help you on your legal matter. Naird and Dubois offer free initial consultation. So whether you have been hurt on the job, injured in a car accident, or experiencing marital difficulties, call the attorneys of Naird and Dubois now to schedule an appointment to learn about your legal rights.
We're back at the pregame show with Rodney Summers, the head coach at May River. It's been a very emotional week at school. Coming off the big win over Bluffton last week, everybody's high, but then the passing of a classmate, Michael Mugridge. Take the temperature of the team.
We just want to make sure we, sympathy out to the family of Michael's and just let them know that we're here for them. And our kids, I think, they understand the meaning of this game. And they understand the meaning of life too, that you're not guaranteed the next day or the next play. So we just want to go out and play to the best of our ability and play in his honor.
Assess the play of Brandon Morales, particularly these last couple weeks. He ran for over 200 yards last week and seems to have really turned it on.
He has. He started off a little timid, we thought at first, even in both games. But he seems to kind of get better as the game goes on, and I think that's just more confidence that he has back there behind those linemen, and seeing the hole a little bit better. So hopefully tonight he doesn't have a slow start.
You guys have run the ball so very well. You're playing a team that loves to do it too.
Yes.
How is their run game different from yours?
I don't think it's much different. We were able to give each other a pretty good look this week in practice as far as offense and defense, and so they do some similar things that we do: pull the guard, pull the tackle, kick out, it's a power scheme, and that's what both teams do, and they're going to live and die by it. It seems like.
Mirror images?
Yeah, very mirror. We're going to have to both, take some shots probably and on each other and see what happens. But should be a quick ball game if we both run the ball.
I was going to say, I want to steal Jeff's question. How many passes between the two teams tonight?
I can't guarantee you more than 7, but we'll see.
Coach, good luck to you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
All right, head coach Rodney Summers. We're going to be back with the national anthem and the opening kickoff on WHHI's Bowl Series Game of the Week when we come back.
At Georgia Southern University, we're setting the standard for higher education in Southeast Georgia on 3 exciting campuses in Savannah, Statesboro, and Hinesville. We're offering more opportunities for hands-on learning, more ways to help our students find a career, and more economic impact on our region. At Georgia Southern University, discover more, connect more, be more. Florida and South Carolina residents get in-state tuition at our Armstrong and Liberty campuses.
Turbyville Insurance Agency has you covered in Beaufort, Bluffton, and throughout the Lowcountry. We are your independent insurance agency who will give you choices for peace of mind on your home, auto, business, life, health, and retirement plans by finding the best combination of price, coverage, and service. At Turbyville Insurance, we'll keep up with your changing insurance needs and are committed to customer satisfaction. Call us today and experience the Turbyville difference.
Hilton Head PSD offers convenient and secure online billing. Just have your PSD bill handy and click on the online bill payment button at WHHPSD.com. You'll be guided through the steps to establish your online billing account. Their payment options allow you to set up recurring credit card payments, you can view your consumption history, and more. Remember to have your PSD bill handy when you visit WHHPSD.com to get started. Hilton Head PSD, we're always working for you.
We are Palmetto Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy partner.
Let's take a moment to honor America with the playing of our national anthem, proudly sponsored by OT Decor. Visit otdecor.com to transform your home into your American dream.
This week, one of our students at Beaufort lost his battle with cancer. We would like to take a moment of silence to remember the courageous fight that Michael Muggeridge fought. Thank you.
Oh, did I?
I don't know.
We welcome you to May River High School for the tonight's game between the May River Sharks and the Whale Branch Warriors. Bob Stevens along with Jeff Shane ready for kickoff. It's been an emotional pregame that we will discuss as we move along, but it's time to play some ball. Already a whistle blows just as the ball gets kicked. Probably bring it back and start over. There's our head official tonight, John Hill.
And we have no time elapsed on the clock, and we have an offside penalty.
Our first penalty of the game already. We thought we'd cured that last week. In week one, although it was actually the second game for the teams. John Hill joined by Darren Vaughn, Jim Young, Seth Owens, and Timothy Williamson on the officiating crew. The kickoff, deep, brought back up to the 20, 25, 30, and up to near the 35-yard line by Jaden Void. A very busy guy last week against Bluffton on defense. Also returned kicks. Now it's time to watch two terrific running games. Go nose to nose, head to head, shoulder to shoulder.
Look at the size of those two lines. This is going to be fun. If you love Smash Mouth football, this is the place to be.
We ought to be in black and white tonight. Quarterback, Ahmad Green, gives it to his tailback, Brandon Morales. Morales has rushed for over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns in just the first 2 games of the season. Has also caught a pass for a touchdown. There you see the Whale Branch defense. They are big up front. Jalen Roberts, 44, a sophomore. Joshua Fields, 45, a junior. Jaquan Fripp, 290-pound senior. That's big number 79. And Chris Lyons, a 5'10", 185-pound senior at defensive end. The give again to Morales around the left side, up to the 40. Finally brought out of bounds by Chris Lyons, who's had 9 tackles in his first 2 games.
And Jaheim Fripp on that previous play, he's now tied for the team lead with 15 tackles. Great linebacker and a 2-way player, Jaheim Fripp is.
3rd down and 3. Ahmad Green, who's rushed for over 200 yards himself. A threat to keep it, except he gives it to Morales, off right tackle, close to first down yardage, but I think he might have come up just a little bit short. That offensive line for May River, Will Wilson, a 220-pound sophomore. Connor Kovacs, a 215-pound senior. Gabe Long, the co-captain, a 285-pound senior at center. Big man Ferguson, a 280-pound junior at left guard and at left tackle. Joseph Whitaker, a 260-pound senior. 4th and less than a yard, and they're going to go for it.
If you're a running team, you better be able to make a yard.
And they do. So 4th straight carries by Brandon Morales gets them their first down. OT Decor, we want to thank them for offering their unique lighting designs. Visit their website, otdecor.com, to find the perfect accent for your house.
No question about what these 2 teams are going to do, and it's up to the defensive fronts to do something about it.
Nice run up the middle by Morales.
Actually ran out of about 2 tackles on this one, was able to pick up another 3 or 4 yards and push it into Whale Branch territory.
Ahmad Green on the season is 13 of 24 throwing the ball, so that's about 12 passes a game. Whale Branch has thrown a total of 5 passes in 2 games. Green is going to throw this one down and deep and off the fingertips of Jack Hegan. The senior had a chance at that one. He's caught 3 balls this year, 2 of them for touchdowns, and the other one was about a 35-yard gain.
And that one had touchdown possibility as well. Look at how far he is in front of his defender.
Taqui Polit, the defender on that play. Morales keeps it. Gets him another first down.
His longest run of the night, that one's for 11 yards. You can see the work done there by the right side of the offensive line. Usually May River favors the left side, but they called the right side this time.
Well, they're running away from the big guy, Fripp, who's playing right tackle right now. Again, good pursuit by the Whale Branch defensive line. Stops Ahmad Green. 56, Chris Lyons. 4 sacks and a forced fumble already on his season.
Lyons has been really good here in the early going of getting the penetration. He and Jaheim Fripp.
You see the sign, "We love you, Michael," in the student section. The kids all wearing T-shirts tonight. The students here at May River High playing for Michael Mugridge, a member of, I believe it's a junior class here at May River, who passed away earlier this week at a very aggressive form of cancer that was only diagnosed last fall. Guys have been passing around the number 4 jersey, the jersey he preferred as a number. 3rd down and 2. Morales up the middle and gets enough for the first down. So May River's drive continues, almost 4 minutes long now. Technical College of the Lowcountry, make it happen no matter what. There you see 250 of the white shirts bought by the Booster Club with a yellow ribbon and the number 4 on the back. We've had a Village Park Homes timeout called out on the field. We'll be back on the WHHI Game of the Week, No Score.
Hilton Head Island's pristine beaches are one reason the area has boomed over the past 50 years, and Hilton Head Exterminators was there in the beginning. We covered the island, protecting homes and businesses as the island's first pest control company. Since then, we've expanded to protect homes and businesses beyond the island into Bluffton and the surrounding Lowcountry. Everywhere you look, you'll see one of our vehicles. Hilton Head Exterminators, here in the beginning, and we're still here, growing along with the communities we protect.
Welcome to the new Southern Carpet Wholesale. I guess after 16 years, we just got a little too big for our britches. That's right, the largest stocking dealer in the Lowcountry just got a little bigger, and nobody beats our prices. So come visit our brand new 12,000 square foot showroom and warehouse. It's chock full of wood, vinyl, ceramic, and of course, carpet. We're located in the Beaufort Town Center on Boundary Street, and remember, we go to Dalton, so you don't have to.
The May River student body out here in full force. Again, such a contrast to last week when they were in all kinds of vibrant colors, mostly in white. Drops the pass in, and it's complete. Touchdown, Sharks.
Terry Fields on the catch on the little corner route there. We've already got 2 passes by May River, and they made this one pay off. A 23-yard touchdown, and there's the reaction, and here's the play.
We are Palmetto Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy partner.
The best bargains in the Lowcountry are at the Salvation Army Family Thrift Store in Beaufort. Stop in and see the selection and feel good knowing all items in the store are donated and all profits from them stay local to help families in need. There's 50% off colored tagged items every day, and you can also help by donating clothing, furniture, and other items in good, clean condition. All donations to the Salvation Army are tax deductible. Visit the Salvation Army Family Thrift Store at 164 Robert Smalls Parkway in Beaufort.
Nick Lewis, the left-footed kicker, on to kick it off for May River. They take 4 minutes and 1 second and drive the length of the field, but score on a touchdown pass. The kick down to Whale Branch's Jaheim Hazel. Hazel reversing his field, but then is bulldogged down to the ground by May River's Ridge Dow.
Okay, we saw an 11-play drive for May River on their opening drive, and now we get to see Whale Branch and their big running back, Irvin Mulligan. Again, he's got 306 yards in just 2 games. He's averaging, 366 yards in 2 games. He's averaging over 20 yards a carry. Watch number 34, and let's see what May River can do to slow him down.
So what do? They throw on first down. It is caught by Irvin Mulligan. He has both of their catches this season. He went 63 yards for a touchdown last week with the only pass they completed in the first 2 games. Quarterback C.J. Brown was 1 for 5, but had a really nice quarterback rating because it was for a 63-yard touchdown. That time, Mulligan gets it out of the backfield and gets into some open space.
But it's going to bring that quarterback rating way down.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
2nd down and 2 after the gain of 8.
Nice change of pace on that opening play. Now they go back to their bread and butter.
Mulligan averaging better than 20 yards a carry. I guarantee you that number is going to come down tonight as they play a pretty stout May River defense led by 4 terrific linebackers, Jordan Barrow, Eli Hall, Caleb Folk, and Ridge Dow.
All 4, if you combine what they've done in the first 2 games, they have combined for over 60 solo tackles.
Before you buy, give us a try. Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, 1st and 10. Oh, the give is to Mulligan, and he is stacked up in the backfield. Yeah, there's your 20-yard average.
And who's the first one to get in on that play? Jordan Barrow. And he's accompanied by Travis Polite Brandt. Both of them making good penetration through that Whale Branch offensive line.
2nd and long for the Warriors. Off to a 2-0 start. Victories over Battery Creek and Cross High School. C.J. Brown rolling to his left and completing the pass to Hazel. And Jaheim Hazel gets 1st down yardage. We were teasing Jerry Hatcher before the game. I told him the state had made a ruling that they had to throw the ball 3 times and a quarter. He took it seriously. They've thrown it twice already.
And he's still got half a quarter to come up with the 3rd one.
1st down for Whale Branch in May River territory.
We were joking before the game that watch Whale Branch come out with 4 wides. They haven't done that quite yet, but they have tried to change it up.
The give this time to Darius Hazel, 181-pound junior, who had carried for over 100 yards total in the first 2 games, a much improved running back and a compliment to Irvin Mulligan. He wears 35, Mulligan wears 34. C.J. Brown, the senior quarterback. Staying sandwiched between those 2 running backs. The give to Mulligan. Bulls his way down toward the 46-yard line before he is brought down. Caleb Folk, you see, getting up a bit slowly.
There were 4 gray jerseys around Irvin Mulligan right after he crossed the line of scrimmage. It is going to be extremely difficult for Mulligan to run inside. Very much unlike their first 2 games against Battery Creek and Cross.
3rd down, a long 7 for Whale Branch as they try to answer May River's opening score. Brown rolling right, avoids the rush but throws the interception. Sharks bring it back. That's Stefan Gadsden making the interception and bringing it back to the 35-yard line of the Warriors. It'll be 1st and 10, May River on the turnover.
Just kind of threw it into an area where there were a lot of gray shirts. And watch the rush here. Those 3 linemen not really putting too much pressure, almost daring Brown to throw it, and he threw it to a gray jersey.
So C.J. Brown throws his first pick of the season. Gadsden does a good job of bringing it back, although they will lose most of that
illegal
yardage.
block in the back during the run against this team. 1st down.
John Hill letting us know.
That pass was intended for Trayvon Hip.
So 1st down still for May River, though. They take over at their own 35.
11 plays on that last drive. Let's see what Whale Branch can do to slow this down.
They slow down on 1st down as they stop Morales for little to no gain. The MVP award tonight brought to you by the Charles Sampson team at Charter One Realty.
And there you see the big defensive tackle, Jaquan Fripp. And he's a real big run stuffer. If he's out for any consecutive snaps, they will miss him. And let's see if May River takes advantage.
Xavier Kaplan, 72, replaces him. Green goes up top again, got a receiver open. First down at the 32. The pass caught by Micah Burton.
That's the H-back coming out of the backfield there. Finding a seam between the safety and the cornerback, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
It'll be a first down for May River, the Sharks. Trying to take a big bite out of the Warriors here early. Give to Morales around the left side, around that big pulling center, Gabe Long. Why just hide behind him, run all day.
How many times do you get to use the term pulling center?
Yeah. That's how good he is. Tackle made by Jaheim Hazel, number 5. There you see Long, the co-captain.
One of those guys that I think we will be seeing playing somewhere on Saturdays.
I think you will, yeah. 285-pounder. And a real leader of this excellent offensive line. Green going to keep it this time. Off the left side, bounces off a couple of tacklers. Gets down inside the 20 to about the 17. Another first down for the Sharks. Turbeville is your local independent insurance agency that has you covered throughout the Lowcountry.
Following that left side of the offensive line that May River favors.
Well, when you go 285, 280, 260.
And now you see Brzezinski. He started on the left and then went right, and they're still going right behind him.
Not a lot of deception there. You're just power football. Morales picks up about 6. He could have 100 yards in his first quarter.
He's already got 53.
Yeah. Only a minute 45 left in the first. 2nd and 4. Green back to throw. The corner route. Little pushing and shoving in the secondary, but no flags. Jack Hegan can't make the catch. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Village Park Homes is your true hometown builder, close to everything and far from ordinary. May River trying to line up quickly. Hegan trying to get back onside.
One of those hurry up and then watch for the signal and slow everything right back down type of plays.
Might have still kept Whale Branch from being able to make any substitutions. Green caught near the line of scrimmage. Great defensive play there by co-captain Marion Smalls, the free safety.
Smalls cheating up on that line.
Elite Physical Therapy. Be an advocate for your health care. You have a choice. Choose the best. So now 4th down and about 6. May River's going to go for it.
Look at how many guys are in the box there.
11. 10.
Well, one cornerback.
Yeah.
Play clock
Green,
is down.
Yep. Green tried to get them to draw off sides. They did not.
Delay of game.
Delay of game call on May River. That'll make it 4th and 11 as Rodney Summers calls his crew over. Just under a minute left here in this first quarter. Hilton Head Exterminators has been keeping Lowcountry homes and businesses bug-free for nearly 50 years. Find out more at HiltonHeadExterminators.com. Very quick first quarter.
Just as we expected, and they negated that penalty. They took it back. They're going to credit May River with the timeout.
Instead, all right. All right, while they take that timeout, let's go down on the field. And a sideline interview, here's Annalise Itcourt.
Well, the battle has been tough tonight so far, but joining us right now, we have Principal Bornshower and Spencer Valahora, who's a student here at May River. Something special going on tonight, Principal. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's a special evening. It's one that we never want to have the reason for, but one of our students, Michael Mugridge, lost his battle with cancer, and this community has absolutely just come together in an amazing way, and that celebration of life continues. His brother was an honorary captain tonight, led the team out through the tunnel, and we're just trying to create a little bit of happiness in a time that's sorrow for this community.
That's lovely. Now, Spencer, I know you and Michael were close. Tell me a little bit about Michael.
Well, Michael, he was obviously a very good football fan, he's a fan of the 49ers, Joe Montana. You know, we even got a call from him, which was really good, and I thought that was nice how the community got together, you know, and made that happen. You know, we also hung out at Hampton Lake. We'd ride our bikes, you know, and all that stuff. And we are, like, I'm talking almost every day, second semester, freshman year, we were just throwing football right before school.
Well, I know that your friendship must have been really important to him, and what you're doing to honor him with the shirts is really special. Very quickly, let's get the message out that the family wants to get out.
The message is Michael's wish was that this community would get energized. If you will go to #GoGoldForCure, if you just search that, you should be able to find your way to the organization that provides funding for research, and that's Matthew's wish, and that is his mom and family's wish, that we would help to create the culture that continues to support that endeavor.
Fantastic. Well, guys, thank you for joining us. Guys, back to you.
Thank you very much, Annalisa. We certainly send out all of our thoughts and prayers from the folks here at WHHI to the Mugridge family. The Sideline Report brought to you by Turbyville, your local independent insurance agency that has you covered throughout the Lowcountry. Nick Lewis misses the 31-yard field goal, and now Whale Branch, after dodging that one, tries to make something happen on offense. They give the ball to their wide receiver on a reverse, and Jaheim Hazel is caught in the backfield.
Slow developing play, and that just gave enough time for the Sharks defensive front to make the penetration.
Roderick Grant, you see him, number 44, one of the co-captains of this defense. He, Brinson Frank, along that front line. And also Travis Polite Grant.
See if they get the play off in time.
They do, just before the end of the first quarter. We have played a very quick first quarter. May River missed a field goal, but they got a touchdown on a 4-minute-long, 11-play drive to begin it. They lead it 7-0 on the County Bowl here on WHHI.
The best bargains in the Lowcountry are at the Salvation Army Family Thrift Store in Beaufort. Stop in and see the selection and feel good knowing all items in the store are donated and all profits from them stay local to help families in need. There's 50% off colored tagged items every day, and you can also help by donating clothing, furniture, and other items in good, clean condition. All donations to the Salvation Army are tax deductible. Visit the Salvation Army Family Thrift Store at 164 Robert Smalls Parkway in Beaufort.
Hilton Head Island's pristine beaches are one reason the area has boomed over the past 50 years, and Hilton Head Exterminators was there in the beginning. We covered the island, protecting homes and businesses as the island's first pest control company. Since then, we've expanded to protect homes and businesses beyond the island into Bluffton and the surrounding Lowcountry. Everywhere you look, you'll see one of our vehicles. Hilton Head Exterminators, here in the beginning, and we're still here, growing along with the communities we protect.
The life lessons that I learned playing football are priceless and started much earlier than my NFL career. As part of a team, I learned accountability, discipline, and the value of hard work. But the most important lesson is safety. Keep your kids safe during practice and during the game. Educate yourself and your kids. Learn the symptoms of concussions and how to prevent them. Everything starts with fundamentals, but remember, safety is first. For more information, visit peacockloves.com.
One of the challenges I faced with picking a college was I'm a full-time firefighter, so I knew I would struggle with being able to take classes. TCL offers a flexible schedule, and I was able to complete 90% of my classes online. I earned a business degree in fire administration. I'm currently a lieutenant with the City of Beaufort Town of Port Royal Fire Department. I'm Ross, and I made it happen, no matter what.
We welcome you back to May River High School. You see the Silver Sound. It entertained us with the national anthem and has been entertaining us throughout the game. On 3rd and 10, whistles are blown very quickly.
False start.
Dead ball, false start on the offense.
Everything moved but the football.
Yep. To finish the thought on the Silver Sound, David Carbone is the director of the Silver Sound. Haley Bevenauer and Eva Giuliano are the drum majors. Great band. Now at 3rd and 15. C.J. Brown sends Mulligan in motion and then downfield, but Brown can't find him because he is snowed under. A whole school of Sharks making the defensive play. Michael Ludwig in on the play, Roderick Grant, Caleb Folk, and they sack Brown back inside his own 10-yard line.
They tried to move the pocket, tried to get him to where he could possibly see somebody going downfield, but Brown needed to throw that ball away. He can't hold on to the ball that long, and that went for a loss of 13 yards.
A real concern for Coach Jerry Hatcher and his Whale Branch Warriors is the punt team. Marion Smalls is the punter this week. He angles it off to the right. Angles would be the polite term. It goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
That was a very obtuse angle.
Obtuse, there you go. You and I play too much golf. There's another term for it we won't use. But a
Rhymes
great
with
field
Franks.
position, yes it does. May River will take over with terrific field position at the 25-yard line. Though they have dominated plays so far, they lead only 7-0. Whale Branch trying to make another defensive stand here.
113 yards total offense in that opening quarter for the Sharks.
Green keeps it inside the 15, inside the 10, finally wrestled down at the 5-yard line by Jaheim Fripp. Big run for the sophomore quarterback, Ahmad Green.
And really good patience as he was coming around the right side, let his blocking set up. You can see Brzezinski sealing off the corner there, moving past Micah Burton, and it's Jaheim Fripp that saves the touchdown there.
Five-yard penalty called against the Sharks. It'll bring it back out to about the 10 and make it 1st and goal from a little further out. Now Green sets up. Brandon Morales, the lone running back. Oh, and stepping into the neutral zone, Jaquan Fripp, the 290-pound senior.
Dead ball encroachment.
Offsides on Whale Branch.
And give the right back and gave the yardage right back. This is one of those things that I always find interesting. We've had 2 penalties back-to-back, dead ball. It was at the 4. It went back to the 9. Now it's at the 5. What happened?
Half the distance.
There you go.
There was a 5-yard penalty one way. It was half the distance the other.
Good point.
Ahmad Green keeps it inside the 5-yard line. So now on 2nd and goal, Green with a wide open receiver in the end zone. That's Brzezinski for the touchdown. Zach Brzezinski, his first catch of the year. And it's 6 points Sharks.
Everybody was looking for the run as well, you can expect. And you watch Brzezinski just kind of float out there. Nobody goes with him. Easy toss, easy catch. 6 points Sharks.
So May River's vaunted running game has gotten them into position as the extra point is good, but it's been 2 touchdown passes by Ahmad Green that have May River on top 14-0 on that TCL touchdown.
Looking for a unique lighting fixture that'll have everyone talking? Check out OT Decor. We have thousands of lighting fixtures that are perfect complements to your house. We carry Kichler, Monte Carlo, Murray Feist, Savoy House, Siegel, and more. Visit our website at otdecor.com to find the perfect accent for your home, or stop by our showroom and visit with our experienced professionals for a personal touch. While you're here, check out our custom cabinets and vanities.
Students getting a little jazzed on a Friday night here at May River High School. The Sharks leading now 14-0. Nick Lewis's kickoff. Driving the return man back to the 10-yard line. Bringing it upfield. Jadon Grant. And Jadon Grant gets out across the 45. And that's where Whale Branch will set up with their best field position of the game.
Good work there by Grant to make something out of nothing after mishandling the kickoff. Sometimes in that situation, though, the extra second creates over pursuit by the coverage team, and he was able to find a seam.
1st and 10, Warriors. Technical College of the Lowcountry, one of our presenting sponsors of the WHHI Bowl Series. Make it happen, no matter what.
Whale Branch really needs a good long drive here, and it's not getting off to a good start.
No, it is not. John Hill will tell us why.
Dead ball, delay a game on the offense.
So that'll back them up 5.
Whale Branch played without a penalty in the opening quarter, but now we are just 2 minutes into the second, and this is their 3rd penalty.
C.J. Brown, the senior. We talked about Irvin Mulligan, who was a vital part of the first series and hasn't been heard much from since. Mulligan with his 366 yards, most in the Lowcountry in the first 2 games. As Jeff mentioned in the pregame, already a commit to Wofford College. He doesn't have to go through all the recruiting battles. He goes through the May River line for about 5. Let's go to the sidelines and Annalisa Idcourt.
All right, guys, thanks so much. So joining me, I've got Addie and Savannah. They are captains of the May River Sharks cheerleading squad. Now, I know that y'all are really busy. I appreciate you tearing yourselves away. Tell me a little bit about what's going on this season. I know you've got some cheer competition coming up, yeah?
Yes, our first cheer competition is September 29th, and we're working really hard in the gym, and we're super pumped about it.
That's fantastic. And also Spirit Day, Savannah.
Yes, ma'am. So this weekend, most of our cheer squad, we're going to UGA for the University of Georgia game. It's for Varsity Spirit Day, and it's like our first big thing as a team, and we're really excited.
Now, I have to ask, do y'all think you might continue on with your cheering careers?
Yes, I hope to cheer at either Clemson or the University of South Carolina next fall.
And I'm still deciding. I'm currently in an injury, so we'll see what holds for me. But for right now, I'm just trying to enjoy this team right now and do that.
Good. Now, before we send it back to the booth, how about a quick cheer for the Sharks?
Okay. Let's go Sharks!
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Annalisa. Sideline report brought to you by Turbyville, your local independent insurance agency that has you covered throughout the Lowcountry.
Personal foul.
So Irvin Mulligan got 7 on his first carry, was stopped for pretty much no gain on his second, but the personal foul against May River will give Whale Branch a first down, hoping for a little better explanation is Sharks head coach Rodney Summers.
Personal foul.
After the 15.
We'll have to get the explanation during one of the breaks there.
Biggest gain of the night for Whale Branch. Big first down on a penalty. C.J. Brown keeping on that play and brought down quickly by Caleb Folk, the senior linebacker. Again, a linebacker making a big play. We want to thank our sponsors, OT Decor, offering unique lighting designs. Visit their website at otdecor.com and find the perfect accent to your home.
You can see a little bit of frustration on some of the Whale Branch players. I think they're having trouble getting the plays in a timely fashion.
2nd and 10, C.J. Brown pitches it out to Mulligan, and Mulligan is upended quickly. Excellent defensive play by Jaden Void. The cornerback moving up on run coverage.
Good work there by Void to stay with the pitch man, get outside, and just bring him down some way, somehow. And that brings up a 3rd down.
Yep, 3rd and 7. At the 35-yard line, deepest penetration of the game for Whale Branch. And again, that one of those plays where everybody moved but the ball.
Dead ball, false start.
Start against the Warriors.
And that 3rd and 7 will now become 3rd and 12. A tough situation for the Warriors.
4 penalties, 20 yards for the Warriors in this quarter alone.
They're the kind of team that in their first 2 games was running downhill all the time. They had great situations where you were 1st and 10 and then 2nd and 2, you know, or 1st and 10 again. They didn't have these negative yardage situations like they do now. 3rd and 12, C.J. Brown looking downfield and then sandwiched between a couple of May River Sharks. Michael Ludwig and also Travis Polite Grant making the defensive play. A couple of the defensive linemen for May River.
Great penetration by Ludwig right off the snap. And even though he didn't really get the sack, he was able to distract Brown enough and let his teammates come in and do the dirty work for him.
Marion Smalls on to punt. Standing at his own 45. Little more than a half of this 2nd quarter remaining. May River on top 14-0 and about to get the ball back. Smalls, who is the backup quarterback, keep that in mind for later, does a really good job of hitting the 1st down marker, but hitting it with the punt doesn't help much. It'll be May River's ball just inside their own 30.
The chain guys are usually smart enough to get out of the way.
He was going to take that hit. Turbeville's your local independent insurance agency that has you covered throughout the Lowcountry. Glad to have them with us. We've got a Village Park Homes timeout. 14-0 May River.
The life lessons that I learned playing football are priceless and started much earlier than my NFL career. As part of a team, I learned accountability, discipline, and the value of hard work. But the most important lesson is safety. Keep your kids safe during practice and during the game. Educate yourself and your kids. Learn the symptoms of concussions and how to prevent them. Everything starts with fundamentals, but remember, safety is first. For more information, visit peacockloves.com.
Home is that magical spot where weekends happen. It's tea parties and superheroes. It's one more bedtime story. It's your first, your last, and everything in between. Home is where you belong. We get it. Whether it's your first home, your next home, or your dream home, we want to build you the very best home for your life. Let us help you get started. VillageParkHomes.com. Close to everything, far from ordinary.
1st and 10 Sharks. Starting out on their own 29. 5:57 left before halftime. They would absolutely love to take all of it and score about 5.5 minutes from now. Ahmad Green cuts it up field and picks up about 3, 2nd and 7.
Oddly enough, we have not seen Brandon Morales carry the football since the end of the first quarter, going in a little bit different direction here. You see him there, number 6. He's in the backfield. He just has not taken a handoff.
He's tired. How many carries did he have early in this one?
11.
Yeah. Darius Hazel making the tackle for Whale Branch. As you see Jerry Hatcher right in the center of your screen shouting out instructions to his defense. Green's going to keep this one right straight up the middle. First down yardage to the 45-yard line before the tackle is made by senior Kaishon Hip.
Really good read there by Green, and maybe that's why we're not seeing Morales. He's able to find that seam between Gabe Long, the center, and either one of those two guards. He does not get touched until he gets to the second level on that play.
We've had a timeout called by May River, a Village Park Holmes timeout, 14-0 Sharks.
Before TCL, I was trying to find what school, what college would be the best fit for me. I come from a single family home and I couldn't ask my mom to pay a whole lot of money just for my education. And that's when I realized that TCL was the one that was going to offer me peace of mind for my financial situation. They've offered me great quality education at a low cost. I'm on a transfer block to transfer over after the semester. I am Antonia and I made it happen no matter what. Yo lo hice posible, no importa qué.
Turbyville Insurance Agency has you covered in Beaufort, Bluffton, and throughout the Lowcountry. We are your independent insurance agency who will give you choices for peace of mind on your home, auto, business, life, health, and retirement plans by finding the best combination of price, coverage, and service. At Turbyville Insurance, we'll keep up with your changing insurance needs and are committed to customer satisfaction. Call us today and experience the Turbyville difference.
May River's cheerleaders with plenty to cheer about here early in this one. They're up 14-0. Student body on a Friday night that is actually cooling off a little bit. Could fall be here soon? Please? Been a hot one. And now we've had another timeout called by May River. We'll take another Village Park Holmes timeout, 14-0 Sharks.
Beam Graphics Printing Company. We specialize in custom printing, screen printing, embroidery, engraving, trophies, team uniforms, business uniforms, signs and banners, and much more. We are conveniently located in the heart of Bluffton at 12 Johnston Way across from the post office. For all your printing needs, call the locals at Beam Graphics, 843-837-9663. You can also check us out online at beamgraphics.com and like us on Facebook for specials and design ideas.
At Georgia Southern University, we're setting the standard for higher education in Southeast Georgia on 3 exciting campuses in Savannah, Statesboro, and Hinesville. We're offering more opportunities for hands-on learning, more ways to help our students find a career, and more economic impact on our region. At Georgia Southern University, discover more, connect more, be more. Florida and South Carolina residents get in-state tuition at our Armstrong and Liberty campuses.
Just under 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Sharks on top of the Warriors, 14-0. Ahmad Green goes under center. Fakes the handoff, going deep, and got a man open, but knocked away. Defensive play made by Jaheim Hazel. A pass intended for Melvin Liverman.
Great work there by Jaheim Hazel to stay with Liverman and get his hand on the football. We'll see it again here. Was actually in perfect position to reach up and take that away, tap it away. And Jaheim Hazel, we talked about Irvin Mulligan being a Wofford commit. So is Jaheim Hazel. They're best friends, and they had a goal to go to the same college and play for the same team. Looks like they'll be able to do it.
What a great opportunity for both of them as Green keeps the ball, bounces off a couple of tackles. He's inside the 40, now inside the 30 before he's chased out of bounds. What a run by Ahmad Green.
Outstanding work to stay on his feet to begin with and then find another little opening there. Look at that move put on the aforementioned Jaheim Hazel.
Oops. He will not be sending that to the coaching staff at Wofford.
Don't look for that on huddle.
Reel. No. But there is a flag on the play, and the Sharks come marching back.
Number 36, Seth, number 36. Holding.
The indication on the field is
Cameron Gleason flagged for the hold, the H-back tight end for the Sharks. So it'll be 2nd down and 14. Forget that terrific run by Ahmad Green, although we will not, and I don't think Whale Branch will either. Little pressure, dump pass up over the middle. 40, 30, 20, 10. Morales is going to go the distance. Touchdown, Sharks. Great play call.
Outstanding play call, and that pass traveled 2 yards, and Brandon Morales ran the remaining, 46 yards to pay dirt there. All this talk about running games and smash mouth football, and we have 3 touchdown passes, and there's the end of the 3rd one right there as Brandon Morales pulls away from the final defender. May River doing a great job of mixing it up tonight.
The extra point is up and good. And with 4:13 left before halftime, the Sharks swimming in very friendly waters on that TCL touchdown. They now lead 21-0.
Hilton Head PSD offers convenient and secure online billing. Just have your PSD bill handy and click on the online bill payment button at WHHPSD.com. You'll be guided through the steps to establish your online billing account. Their payment options allow you to set up recurring credit card payments, you can view your consumption history, and more. Remember to have your PSD bill handy when you visit WHHPSD.com to get started. Hilton Head PSD, we're always working for you.
The best bargains in the Lowcountry are at the Salvation Army Family Thrift Store in Beaufort. Stop in and see the selection and feel good knowing all items in the store are donated and all profits from them stay local to help families in need. There's 50% off colored tagged items every day, and you can also help by donating clothing, furniture, and other items in good, clean condition. All donations to the Salvation Army are tax deductible. Visit the Salvation Army Family Thrift Store at 164 Robert Smalls Parkway in Beaufort.
Here's the kickoff from Nick Lewis. Driving the return man back to his own 5, but here come the Warriors. Breaking loose again, Jadon Grant. He had a great return out to about the 45 with his last kick return. Gets that one out to about the 40.
Ahmad Green tonight, 4 completions in 7 attempts, 3 of them for touchdowns. And Micah Burton's got to be wondering, why did I not get into the end zone?
Yeah. Well, and early in the game, Jack Hegan had one right in the breadbasket that could have been 6 more.
And
Whale Branch.
And Ronnie Summers has talked about the development of Ahmad Green. Remember, he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, how amazing is that? But a timeout call by Whale Branch. Looked like some uncertainty on the offense. We'll take a Village Park Homes timeout. 21-0 Sharks.
We are Palmetto Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy partner.
Welcome to the new Southern Carpet Wholesale. I guess after 16 years, we just got a little too big for our britches. That's right, the largest stocking dealer in the Lowcountry just got a little bigger, and nobody beats our prices. So come visit our brand new 12,000 square foot showroom and warehouse. It's chock full of wood, vinyl, ceramic, and of course, carpet. We're located in the Beaufort Town Center on Boundary Street, and remember, We go to Dalton, so you don't have to.
First play after the timeout for the Whale Branch Warriors. A handoff to Jaheim Hazel. He picks up about 6 to bring up a 2nd and 4. Warriors need to establish something here before halftime.
They need to get into
something
a rhythm.
to take into the locker room. Yeah, they have not had much rhythm since their very first series. Darius Hazel. The best thing you could say about that run is he held on to the football, as a number of Sharks were trying to strip it away from him. Gains maybe a yard. 3rd down and 3. Just over 3 minutes left here before halftime. Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, before you buy, give us a try. 3rd and a long 3. C.J. Brown gives it to Mulligan, but whistles had blown before the play.
It'll be an even longer.
Dead ball, false start on the offense.
Dead ball.
So another penalty on the offense. There have been many here in the second quarter after, as you
Almost
said,
all
a very
of them false
clean
starts.
A clean first quarter for the Warriors. And they are jumping for joy on the Shark sideline. Village Park Homes is your true hometown builder, close to everything, far from ordinary. C.J. Brown rolling to his left, flips the ball to Mulligan. Mulligan, 45-50. Now you'll see him really work his magic. Stiff arm and finally out of bounds at the May River 42. Irvin Mulligan, who had over 400 yards in offense in the first 2 games with only 19 touches.
And he's struggled to get his touches tonight, but that was a very good play call by Jerry Hatcher. Try to get his best player out in space. Again, a short pass that went for a 17-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 42. Now the give to Mulligan. Off right tackle, short side of the field. Diving forward, picks up about 7 yards. Be an advocate for your health. You have a choice. Choose the best. Elite Physical Therapy. Glad to have them aboard here for the 2018 high school football season. 2nd and 3. Whale Branch. Aaron Rode, the big sophomore center at 292 pounds. The give is to number 31, Kaishan Hip. Close to the first down marker.
Interestingly enough, Mulligan was not in on that play.
I got to say his knee touchdown a little further back than I thought. It'll be 3rd down and a couple.
No Mulligan in on the backfield on this play either.
Battling for first down yardage. We'll see if he got it. That's Jadon Grant, a kick returner, getting his first carry between the tackles. Close, but they're still about a yard short. It'll be 4th down.
Great work to keep his feet moving and fight for every inch that he could get on that.
Jamari Evans, the right guard. Jaheim Fripp, the right tackle. Daquan Griswold, the left guard. Carlos Cave Jr., the left tackle. On 4th and 1. Buried underneath all those bodies. That looks like Mulligan. Yes, it is. He hobbles back up. Very close to the first down. They're going to measure it.
Yeah, that's closer than I thought it was going to be. In an interesting formation there by Whale Branch. Usually they line up with one back on each side, but not only did they go to the I formation, they put Mulligan in as the up back.
As the fullback in the I.
Gave him the ball on the quick hitter, and he still struggled to get the yardage. Let's see if he gets that first down.
I think he's short. just for the eyeball test. Yep, he is. May River holds, and with 41 seconds left before halftime, the Sharks have a chance to take a shutout into the locker room.
I think that was Roderick Grant that made the first contact, but a number of Sharks right there in the middle. It's going to be really hard for Whale Branch to get any sort of penetration in the middle of that line, especially with all those talented linebackers.
Yeah, they've got to get Mulligan the ball in space, because right now the Sharks are winning that battle in the trenches that Jerry Hatcher talked about when we interviewed him before the start of the game.
Eli
Whistles.
Hall also was in on that key fourth down stop.
There's John Hill. The officials weren't quite ready. Maybe an equipment malfunction for the guys in the striped shirts. All right, we'll start it all over again. No time off the clock, 41.3 left before halftime. Morales off right tackle, in space, has some room, 45 across midfield into Whale Branch territory. Knocking a couple of helmets off on his way through. Big gain for the Sharks.
20-yard gain there for Brandon Morales. Again, using patience, using his offensive lineman before he turns the corner. That was his first carry from scrimmage in the second quarter.
And a very effective one. Whale Branch only had 10 men on the field. Running that 11th one on and getting him on a little late. Green bounces out of the pile, spins, finally gets out of bounds to stop the clock at the 40-yard line with 23.5 seconds left.
Great balance there by Green to stay on his feet long enough to get out of bounds and get that clock stopped.
Ahmad Green looking over for the signals. They'd love to stuff another one in before intermission. The 2-minute offense that they didn't think they'd have to be running much. Green throws it outside, got a receiver open, tap dancing down those sidelines.
Terry Fields on that
Terry
catch.
Fields, yep, he caught the first touchdown of the game. Plays an awful lot in the secondary. Also handles the punting duties for the Sharks. Hasn't had to do that tonight. And now he has been revealed as an offensive weapon. May River next week plays at Hilton Head. Contrasting styles that should be very interesting. Ahmad Green rolling to his right. Got a man open, got a completion. That's Terry Fields, 25-20, 15 and out of bounds at the 12-yard line. They've still got almost 7.5 seconds.
Great work there by Fields, breaking 2 tackles and not wasting any time to get to the sidelines. Once he's able to move forward, he understands that there is not much time left on that clock.
Might have time for 2 more plays, or they might go for all of it right here. Green, back to throw. Yep, he's going to throw it down toward the end zone, but already out of bounds was Terry Fields. They'll still have 1.8 seconds.
Does Nick Lewis have the leg for this field goal?
They're going to try it.
Actually, that's not Nick Lewis.
Nope.
That is Bryce Summers.
Bryce Summers, who usually kicks the extra points. Lewis usually kicks the longer field goals, and there's going to be a penalty against Whale Branch. The field goal attempt does not appear to be good, but the offside penalty against Whale Branch will either move it 5 yards
There is no offsides
closer.
in high school football.
And it'll put the ball at the 7-yard line. That'll make it a 25-yard field goal. Summers is going to try it again. This kick is up and wide to the left. We have reached the intermission. It has been all May River through the first half. The Sharks lead the Warriors of Whale Branch by a count of 21-0. Stay with us. The halftime show is coming up the Rickenbaugh halftime show right here on WHHI.
Looking for a unique lighting fixture that'll have everyone talking? Check out OT Decor. We have thousands of lighting fixtures that are perfect complements to your house. We carry Kichler, Monte Carlo, Murray Feist, Savoy House, Siegel, and more. Visit our website at otdecor.com to find the perfect accent for your home. Or stop by our showroom and visit with our experienced professionals for a personal touch. While you're here, check out our custom cabinets and vanities.
Home is that magical spot where weekends happen. It's tea parties and superheroes. It's one more bedtime story. It's your first, your last, and everything in between. Home is where you belong. We get it. Whether it's your first home, your next home, or your dream home, we want to build you the very best home for your life. Let us help you get started. VillageParkHomes.com. Close to everything, far from ordinary.
We welcome you to the Rickenbaugh Chevy Halftime Report. I'm Bob Stevens along with Jeff Shane. We thought this was going to be a great battle on the ground, something we ought to maybe even show in black and white like the old days and put it on film or something. It turned out to be a little bit that way, but May River has taken advantage of other weapons.
They really have. They have mixed up the offense very, very well. We actually have all three scores via the air touchdown passes, and some good work there by Ahmad Green. He completed 4 passes. I think it was 5 passes in the first half. 3 of them went for touchdowns, really keeping the Whale Branch defense on its heels.
On the other side of the football, Whale Branch could get nothing going offensively.
Not at all. And Irvin Mulligan, their big back, who came in with 366 yards to begin the night, has only 25 on 9 carries. They have been really able to bottle him up, and it's been good work by that linebacking crew of May River to keep him bottled up.
For the second half, what can May River or what can Whale Branch do to get back in this game?
Well, I think their MO is to run the ball and run it with Irvin Mulligan. Now, they're going to have to find other ways, maybe work it outside to him, maybe a few more of those screen passes or flare passes, but he's the guy that's going to carry this team. They've got to find a way to get the ball in his hands and get him into space.
Yeah, as Mulligan goes, so go the Warriors. Couple of 2-0 teams, couple of teams with a lot of fight in them. We'll see that coming up in the second half. More of the Rickenbaugh Chevy halftime show coming up right here on WHHI.
Turbyville Insurance Agency has you covered in Beaufort, Bluffton, and throughout the Lowcountry. We are your independent insurance agency who will give you choices for peace of mind on your home, auto, business, life, health, and retirement plans by finding the best combination of price, coverage, and service. At Turbyville Insurance, we'll keep up with your changing insurance needs and are committed to customer satisfaction. Call us today and experience the Turbyville difference.
Before TCL, I served in the military for 5 years. So I knew I didn't want to be a single mom in the military, so I did decide to go to school. My whole family has graduated from TCL and has had great success here. Right now, I'm a recent nurse graduate. I want to be a nurse practitioner. I can't think of what TCL hasn't done for me. I am Thomasina Smalls, and I made it happen no matter what.
Hilton Head Island's pristine beaches are one reason the area has boomed over the past 50 years, and Hilton Head Exterminators was there in the beginning. We covered the island, protecting homes and businesses as the island's first pest control company. Since then, we've expanded to protect homes and businesses beyond the island into Bluffton and the surrounding Lowcountry. Everywhere you look, you'll see one of our vehicles. Hilton Head Exterminators, here in the beginning, and we're still here, growing along with the communities we protect.
It has been an exciting game so far, and I'm excited to welcome Brett Macy. He's the athletic director here at May River. Now, I know tonight is all about football, but let's talk a little bit about what's going on with your other fall sports.
Certainly, everything's just getting started, like football is in week 3. Our girls swim team had a big start last night. They're the defending state runners-up. They defeated Bluffton, Beaufort, and Beaufort Academy. Our girls cross country, also state runners-up last year, had a big runner-up finish in Savannah in a big Georgia cross country meet. So really, everyone just kind of getting started. Volleyball off to a 1-0 start in region play this week. They defeated Ridgeland. So really, everyone off to a really good start, including football.
Well, yeah, this game is certainly off to a good start. Now, y'all are definitely putting up some big numbers in the win column. You're a young school. What changes have you seen over the last 3 years?
Really just maturity, kids and coaches being comfortable. We had a lot of kids our first year, football and really all across the board, that just didn't play varsity athletics yet. We had a lot of new coaches, some experienced coaches, but really people getting comfortable. Coaches have built their programs, maturity. You can see the weight room helping out all across the board, not just on the football field, but really all of our athletes. So really it's just, you can kind of see the growth that's happened and we expected and we're excited about.
Well, it's been a delight to watch your program grow. I appreciate you taking time out to talk with us, and I'll send it back to you all.
Your home is one of your greatest investments, so why let just anyone protect it? Come see our professional team at Kinghorn Insurance in Beaufort. As an independent insurance agency, Kinghorn and Beaufort can provide customized coverage to meet your needs, from flood and water damage to windstorm protection. Our team has the expertise and experience to meet your needs. We proudly represent the Sage Sure family of companies, so come see why we've been earning trust and building relationships since 1898.
Looking for a unique lighting fixture that'll have everyone talking? Check out OT Decor. We have thousands of lighting fixtures that are perfect complements to your house. We carry Kichler, Monte Carlo, Murray Feist, Savoy House, Siegel, and more. Visit our website at otdecor.com to find the perfect accent for your home, or stop by our showroom and visit with our experienced professionals for a personal touch. While you're here, check out our custom cabinets and vanities.
We welcome you back to May River High School, where the Sharks have a 21-0 lead as we get ready to kick off the third quarter against the Whale Branch Warriors. Warriors will get the ball first, and they really do need to establish something.
This will be a critical possession for the Warriors because May River has not been stopped except by their own missed field goals. 3 touchdowns, 2 missed field goals, and Whale Branch needs something to be able to close that gap.
Jadon Grant takes the bounce on the kickoff, brings it back out across the 40-yard line. That's the 3rd straight time he's brought a kickback and given the Warriors pretty decent field position, although they may lose some of it right here on the penalty. Yep. Holding call against Whale Branch.
And I think that's the second time that one of those really good returns has been negated to a certain extent by a holding penalty.
Holding during the return, first down.
The MVP award that we'll be giving out after this game, brought to you by the Charles Sampson team at Charter One Realty. A lot of different folks still involved in the discussion of that. Number of players on the Whale Branch side, or I mean on the May River side, and if Whale Branch were to come up with something special here in the second half, that person could be it. The snap is tipped by C.J. Brown to Irvin Mulligan, who gets back about to the line of scrimmage. That was not how that play was intended to unfold. Watch this again.
It's a little bit of a rebound situation. We'll just tip it to our teammate and let him do what he needs to do with it.
I like the theory.
Is that a handoff or is that a direct snap?
No, that was not a handoff. That was a
that wasn't a
tip-off.
direct snap either.
Jump ball. Another high snap, and Mulligan ends up with it again. He has to cover this one after juggling it. So 2 high snaps. C.J. Brown was able to tip the first one to Mulligan. That one he kind of batted to him. Mulligan juggled it. And now it's 3rd and long for the Warriors.
Yeah, they couldn't have been drawn up that way.
No. You can find it all at Peacock Auto Mall. Glad to have them with us yet again for our coverage of high school football.
Aaron Rode, the center for Whale Branch, and Jerry Hatcher's really high on him, but 2 nervous snaps to start the second half.
And now we've had a timeout called by the Warriors. We'll take a Village Park Homes timeout. Warriors down 21-0.
Jeff Altoff here with Lowcountry Insurance. Let me ask you a couple questions. Do you trust your current insurance agent? Do you even know who your insurance agent is? We are a trusted choice independent insurance agency. We make insurance human. Our expert agents walk you through hand-picked options with language you can understand. We are local and here to help you. Give us a shout, Lowcountry Insurance.
The Hilton Head Homebuilders Education Foundation has been providing local high school graduates in Beaufort, Jasper, and Hampton counties with scholarships for over 25 years. The Education Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit charitable organization formed to support and raise funds for continuing education. Donations are vital to the success of the program. To become involved or to contribute to the Hilton Head Homebuilders Education Foundation, contact HBA staff today.
On 3rd down, C.J. Brown rolls but can't quite hit his intended receiver, Jaheim Hazel. And it's going to bring up a 4th down, although we see another bit of laundry on the field. Looks like it's going to be roughing the passer against May River. And that may keep the ball in the Warriors' hands. Yep, they're marking it off toward the May River goal line.
This way.
First down and 10.
Our referee, John Hill, calling the roughing the passer call, so it'll be 1st down for the Warriors.
What can the Warriors do with this break here?
Boy, take anything you could get. They try to get the Arias Hazel between the tackles, but meeting him right there is Travis Pulley. Yep.
You're seeing a lot of Pulley on the defensive side of the ball tonight. Last week, he spent a lot of time spelling Brandon Morales as running back in that lone back offense.
2nd and 12. Again, a tough situation for a team that likes to run the football. Unless you have Irvin Mulligan, who busts through 30, 20, 10, touchdown Warriors.
And that is what Whale Branch needed.
Oh, did they? Boy, a long drink of water after a long, hot day for Whale Branch. Long touchdown run by Irvin Mulligan.
58 yards, and watch him accelerate as he gets through the 2nd level, running away from Jaden Boyd and some of those May River defensive backs.
So on for the extra point for the Warriors is Henry Tomey. He's 6 out of 12 on extra points so far, now 7 out of 13. And a bit of life for the Whale Branch Warriors. With 9:41 left in the third quarter, they now trail 21-7.
Have you been hurt on the job, injured in a car accident, experiencing marital difficulties? Naird and Dubois are attorneys located on the south end of Hilton Head Island. With their extensive experience and knowledge of the law, they can help you on your legal matter. Naird and Dubois offer free initial consultation. So whether you have been hurt on the job, injured in a car accident, or experiencing marital difficulties, call the attorneys of Naird and Dubois now to schedule an appointment to learn about your legal rights.
Your home is one of your greatest investments, so why let just anyone protect it? Come see our professional team at Kinghorn Insurance of Beaufort. As an independent insurance agency, Kinghorn of Beaufort can provide customized coverage to meet your needs, from flood and water damage to windstorm protection. Our team has the expertise and experience to meet your needs. We proudly represent the Sage Sure family of companies, so come see why we've been earning trust and building relationships since 1898.
Back at the Shark Tank on the campus of May River as Whale Branch kicks off. Jaden Boyd taking that in for a short gain. They'll start at the 25. Bob, comparison of stats.
Yep.
Irvin Mulligan finished the first half with 25 yards on 9 carries.
He was averaging 20 yards a carry coming in. Okay. What's he got now?
After that 58-yard touchdown run, he's up to 82 yards.
There you go. A little more like the Irvin Mulligan we know. May River student body on a Friday night, leading now 21-7. What do the Sharks have to answer? Green over the middle, wide open receiver, and down the sidelines he goes into Whale Branch territory. The catch made by Micah Burton.
Really good play calling here by Rodney Summers and his offensive coordinator, Richard Bonneville, just moving the H-back out a little bit. Another short pass for a long gain. And it's a 30-yard gain.
From the 45, the give is to Morales. Off right tackle, just picks up a couple. He carried the ball on almost the entire first series of the game when May River marched down and scored. What's his rushing total for the night?
They've actually split it very well because Morales did not carry much in the second quarter. He's up to, well, he was entered this with 73 yards and with a 1-yard gain, so 74, but Green has 67.
Morales again. Now gets down to near the 40. Going to bring down a third down at about 5. Thank you to our sponsor, OT Decor, who offers unique lighting designs. Visit their website at otdecor.com to find the perfect accent to your home.
The number for Amon Green is the passing numbers. 7 for 11, 193 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Green came into the game having thrown 4 touchdown passes in the first 2 games. Fakes the handoff over the middle. And open for a moment was Melvin Liverman. Let's go down to the sidelines and Annalise Idcorp.
Thanks, guys. So joining me is David Carbone. He is the director of bands here at May River, and I know y'all are on a quick third quarter break. So bring us up to speed. The band did an amazing job last night. How was that experience for you?
Oh, it was great. The kids have been working really hard, and a lot of the material that we put on the field this evening is very new to them. They had just learned it in recent rehearsal, so we're just glad that everybody got through it.
What amazes me are your numbers, your color guard, the members of the band. How has that grown over the last couple of years?
Well, it's grown tremendously. This is my second year at May River. The school opened up under another director, and I believe the first year there was 28 in the band program, including the color guard. I think they had 3 in the guard and 25 musicians. Last year we grew it to about 41 total, and this year I'm proud to say that we grew those numbers to about 76.
Wow. And your color guard, how many in there?
Oh, we have 15. Wow. Yeah, we're really excited about that group.
Now, how do you go about planning the music and the choreography?
Well, it starts usually in December, earlier than we all would like, because the marching band season finishes, concurrent with football season in November. And then we're right back at it in December talking about, what we want to do next year, what we think our strengths are going to be, and how we want to grow with the program.
Well, that's very exciting now. I don't want to keep you away too long because I'm sure you're going to be there to rally the troops. But thank you for joining us.
No problem. Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Annalisa. That's Jaheim Hazel being tended to down on the sidelines. Could be a cramp, could be something more serious. We'll take a Village Park Homes timeout. 21-7, May River on top.
Hilton Head Island's pristine beaches are one reason the area has boomed over the past 50 years, and Hilton Head Exterminators was there in the beginning. We covered the island, protecting homes and businesses as the island's first pest control company. Since then, we've expanded to protect homes and businesses beyond the island into Bluffton and the surrounding Lowcountry. Everywhere you look, you'll see one of our vehicles. Hilton Head Exterminators, here in the beginning, and we're still here, growing along with the communities we protect.
Home is that magical spot where weekends happen. It's tea parties and superheroes. It's one more bedtime story. It's your first, your last, and everything in between. Home is where you belong. We get it. Whether it's your first home, your next home, or your dream home, we want to build you the very best home for your life. Let us help you get started. VillageParkHomes.com. Close to everything, far from ordinary.
Looking for a unique lighting fixture that'll have everyone talking? Check out OT Decor. We have thousands of lighting fixtures that are perfect complements to your house. We carry Kichler, Monte Carlo, Murray Feist, Savoy House, Siegel, and more. Visit our website at otdecor.com to find the perfect accent for your home, or stop by our showroom and visit with our experienced professionals for a personal touch. While you're here, check out our custom cabinets and vanities.
Jaheim Hazel helped off the field. Really bothered by that left leg.
It looks like a hamstring, and on the previous offensive series for Whale Branch, remember that C.J. Brown threw one in the receiving range of Hazel, and it looked like he might have been hobbling coming out of that play.
So something that might have been building. Hazel is off the field on a 4th down on about 6. May River's going to go for it. Green gives it to Morales, and Morales stretches out to the 35-yard line. If he gets across the 35, that's good enough for a 1st down.
Looks like
they're going to mark it short. That'll turn the ball over to the Whale Branch Warriors. Make it happen, no matter what. Technical College of the Lowcountry. Warriors trying to change momentum. They put a quick 6 on the board just less than 2 minutes ago, and then have held on defense. Now they've got a chance to get right back in it.
But they're going to have to do it without Jaheim Hazel, who is one of their potential receivers. Now, they don't throw the ball often, but they're going to have to throw it a little bit right now.
Irvin Mulligan has also been hobbling around, and he is not in that backfield. C.J. Brown keeping it and not getting back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Ridge Dow making the tackle.
Watch the quickness of the penetration here from the May River defensive front. Ridge Dow was in the middle of the backfield, just one step into Brown's carry.
So 2nd down and 12. Jadon Grant in the backfield, along with Darius Hazel. And the quarterback, who gives it to Grant. Grant stumbling, but then getting his feet back in underneath him and gets it out to about the 30-yard line. 40-yard line, rather.
Good work there by Grant, who has really shown us a lot tonight. He hasn't had but about 3 carries on offense, but his return game has given Whale Branch some pretty good field position.
People miss him. They're just not getting their shoulders square into him, and he's getting some extra yards. 3rd down, about 6. This time the give is to Hazel, and he might have gotten a yard, maybe a yard and a half It'll bring up 4th down for Whale Branch.
Well, he just ran into a pile there with Roderick Grant and Eli Hall. Defensive end Michael Ludwig.
They brought Marion Smalls out to punt. Now the up back in the punt formation is Irvin Mulligan. Just saying. Smalls, the backup quarterback, gets this one end over end against a long rush, and it's a terrific kick. Rolling down inside the 10, inside the 5-yard line. Pinning May River back near its own goal line with 5:48 left here in the first quarter. Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, before you buy, give us a try. Glad to have them with us again for our high school football bowl series in 2018. The May River Sharks playing for Michael. I told you early in the evening, Michael Mugridge, a student here at May River High, did not play football, was a big football fan, big Joe Montana fan, in fact.
I'm not sure that he was alive when Joe Montana was actually slinging passes.
Succumbed to cancer earlier this week. The team is playing for Michael. They will continue to pass around his number 4, his favorite number 4, jersey number, the rest of the season. Maybe one night Amon Green will carry it. Now he gets it out to the 35-yard line, and then he's going to get 15 on top of that on the late hit. Although there's also a penalty back at the 5-yard line. We've got another official's hat down on the field to mark something.
Got a chop block this way, dead ball unsportsmanlike this way. This way, my bad, this way.
The chop block can only be against the offense. So we have chop block against May River, and then the unsportsmanlike at the end of the play. I didn't notice anything that was overly, it must have been something that was said, because it didn't look like anything was going on.
It was a bit of a, he's out, and
there
then
it
boom.
is. There it is.
Now Kaishon Hip, little extra there at the end. We'll see if John Hill corrects it all here.
Dead ball, personal foul this way, dead ball unsportsmanlike this way, those offset. Then we have a chop block this way, and we're going to replay first down.
So a third penalty involved in all of that.
That was the hat.
That's where the hat was thrown. When you're an official and you've already thrown the flag and you see another foul, that's when the hat comes off. Fortunately, he didn't see any more than that, or we'd start to see shoes flying, or
I was trying to remember what's the third item. I'm not sure if it's the towel or what. Anyway, half the distance to the goal.
Still first down. Amon Green standing in his own end zone. 5:38 left to play, third quarter. May River had a 21-0 halftime lead. Whale Branch trying to get back in it. They'd love a turnover back in their own end. The pass is caught, and moving forward to about the 15 is Jack Egan. Egan catching that one in traffic, and he took a big hit.
Yeah, he's holding his ribs there. Good work to bounce off the first tackler. That's Marion Smalls. Pick up a couple extra yards, and it does go for a first down. A 14-yard gain on that pass.
So 1st and 10, Sharks. They're up 21-7. Trying to reassert their dominance on the offensive line. Morales carries up the middle. Behind that great offensive line, anchored by senior Gabe Long at center. Connor Kovac, 73, is the right guard. Will Wilson, 70, the right tackle. Kalen Big Man Ferguson, the left guard, 69, and number 67, Joseph Whitaker, the senior left tackle. Second down, about 5 at the 20. Green keeps it, breaks one tackle, but then is wrestled down in a hurry by Whale Branch Caleb Arquette, number 25, making his first tackle of the night.
He may be in for Hazel on this defensive unit.
All unsportsmanlike.
Another costly penalty, and all of a sudden that ball moves out from the shadow of May River's goalpost, and now we're at the 38-yard line. Little breathing room for the Sharks as they try to put up another score, open that lead back up on the Whale Branch Warriors.
First and 10. Green. With Morales the one running back, we've got another penalty call. Offside against Whale Branch.
Jaquan Fripp came out of his stance early and crossed that neutral zone.
John Hill winds the clock that starts moving again with 4 minutes now left in the third quarter. Amon Green looks at the formation, then looks at the sidelines. Coach has got a really good look at the defensive formation. They say, give it to Morales, and Morales takes off down inside the 40-yard line. Great run by Brandon Morales. And another first down for the Sharks, if there are no flags.
Yeah. Another 19 yards by Morales there, as you can see him getting to the second level before getting any contact at all, and that takes Morales over 100 yards for the night. He's at 102 yards on 16 carries.
That puts him at 410 on the season. He scored a touchdown on a great run after the catch of a short pass from Green in the second quarter. Morales this time off the right side. Cuts back, picks up about 6. The MVP award brought to you by the Charles Sampson team at Charter One Realty. Morales back in the discussion for that, the way he has run the ball.
You can see May River just kind of telegraphs the whole thing, putting both H-backs on the right side of the line and say, Brandon, follow those two guys. Here they do it again.
Only this time they decide to try to throw to one of those H-backs. The pass by Green, a little bit slow. It was intended for Micah Burton.
Tried to slip Burton out of the backfield. He does have 2 long catches for the night, a 24-yarder and a 30-yarder. That one just a little low. He wasn't able to get his fingertips on it very well.
Third down 6. Turbyville is your local independent insurance agency that has you covered throughout the Lowcountry. Morales this time behind the left guard. Big man Ferguson, a 280-pound junior.
Not quite a first down there, but they're not hesitating whatsoever.
No, quick hitter. Morales into the secondary, down inside the 20-yard line to about the 17. Did not really give Whale Branch much of a time to set up defensively. The quick snap, the quick handoff. Just use the blocking of Ferguson and Whitaker on that left-hand side to get them the first down. Now knocking on the door inside the 20. Remember, they began this series inside their own 5-yard line. Morales takes it inside the 15 to the 14 as we count down toward the 2-minute mark.
Watch Morales follow Gabe Long on this one here as he just takes it up the middle. Also, one of those up backs creating a little bit of space, 4-yard gain. Now Morales up to 133 yards on 20 carries tonight.
Your true hometown builder, Village Park Homes, close to everything, far from ordinary. Green, gonna keep it this time. They got him around an ankle and somehow he slips out of the tackle and gets down to near the 10.
Jadon Grant held him up for a couple of seconds there, tried to let his teammates come in and finish it off.
But his shoelaces were tied really tight. They couldn't get him down. Now we've got flags down as Whale Branch is trying to get it set up defensively, and I'm not sure they made it in time.
Dead ball. Encroachment on the defense. There's no such thing as offsides in high school football.
But he was.
I believe they did a movie about that. Terms of encroachment.
Okay. Oh, no. First and goal. Little swing pass out wide, then the 4th touchdown pass of the game for Ahman Green. This time it goes to Micah Burton. Touchdown Sharks.
He was the guy that's had the 2 long gainers without a touchdown. Now a 6-yard score. Micah Burton's on the scoreboard. And Ahman Green has doubled his season total for touchdown passes.
For a team that doesn't throw the ball, Green's got 8 touchdown passes and not quite 3 games. That was just a little toss outside, and the H-back, Burton, gets open.
And you can see Hegan driving the cornerback off that coverage, creating the space for Burton, and Smalls can't get there in time.
So the TCL touchdown makes it 27-7.
Remember where we said the over-under on combined passes tonight was going to be about 12? Ahman Green has now thrown it 15 times.
We take that back. We teased both coaches when we talked to them earlier in the week. We asked them what the over-under would be, and they agreed with us that this was just going to be a running game that everyone thought was going to happen, and then they outcoached us.
Maybe Rodney knew something was going on because he gave the high number. He thought there would be 14 combined passes tonight.
And his quarterback has now thrown 15 times.
This is a new kicker.
On for the extra point for May River is Daniel Matuk, and he misses the extra point.
Off the upright.
So only 6 for May River on that drive. The TCL touchdown, they lead at 27-7.
Looking for a unique lighting fixture that'll have everyone talking? Check out OT Decor. We have thousands of lighting fixtures that are perfect complements to your house. We carry Kichler, Monte Carlo, Murray Feist, Savoy House, Siegel, and more. Visit our website at otdecor.com to find the perfect accent for your home, or stop by our showroom and visit with our experienced professionals for a personal touch. While you're here, check out our custom cabinets and vanities.
The life lessons that I learned playing football are priceless and started much earlier than my NFL career. As part of a team, I learned accountability, discipline, and the value of hard work. But the most important lesson is safety. Keep your kids safe during practice and during the game. Educate yourself and your kids. Learn the symptoms of concussions and how to prevent them. Everything starts with fundamentals, but remember, safety is first. For more information, visit peacockloves.com.
I'll look at the May River sideline as the Sharks lead at 27-7. For just a moment, Whale Branch had some momentum after a long touchdown run, and then pinning Whale Branch back, or May River back with a punt inside the 5, but a 96-yard drive that ate up a lot of clock and resulted in a touchdown has given the Sharks a 20-point lead. Ridge Dow, you see right there, after making a tackle on the kickoff. Now setting up defensively for the Sharks. That great linebacking crew. Dow, just a junior. Eli Hall, just a sophomore, and then the 2 seniors, Jordan Barrow and Caleb Folk. First down at the 26 for Whale Branch. 61 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Still no Irvin Mulligan.
Actually, he's coming out of the backfield now, but Brown going the other way.
Brown cuts upfield, still on his feet. up near the 40-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. A great run by C.J. Brown for the first down. Yeah, they'd snuck Mulligan out of the backfield before the play began.
Good counter work there by Whale Branch, and it looks like just as he got swarmed under, and count the number of gray jerseys around him, that's 4, and it looks like he might have twisted his knee a little bit coming out of the pile. Now he's still in there, but he was jumping around as though something was painful.
Now into almost a wingback formation. Mulligan, one of the up backs. The pass is complete, and busting loose for Whale Branch is Trayvon Hipp.
We're seeing this game open up.
An aerial circus has broken out. All the way down inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Warriors.
49 yards on that little pass.
Now
Not so little pass.
Yep, they move the mark back to the 17. They give to Hazel. He'll get about a yard as we close up the 3rd period of action. Whale Branch gets 7 1/4. May River counters with 6. We head to the 4th, 27-7 Sharps.
Jeff Altoff here with Lowcountry Insurance. Let me ask you a couple questions. Do you trust your current insurance agent? Do you even know who your insurance agent is? We are a trusted choice independent insurance agency. We make insurance human. Our expert agents walk you through hand-picked options with language you can understand. We are local and here to help you. Give us a shout, Lowcountry Insurance.
Home is that magical spot where weekends happen. It's tea parties and superheroes. It's one more bedtime story. It's your first, your last, and everything in between. Home is where you belong. We get it. Whether it's your first home, your next home, or your dream home, we want to build you the very best home for your life. Let us help you get started. VillageParkHomes.com. Close to everything, far from ordinary.
Heading to the 4th quarter, down 27-7. Whale Branch trying to punch one in and get back in it. C.J. Brown goes for the end zone to Trayvon Hipp, just out of his reach. And it'll bring up a 3rd down for Whale Branch.
Trying for the jump ball in the corner there with Trayvon Hipp, who had the big gainer right before the end of the quarter, but really good coverage. We haven't talked about him nearly as much as we did last week when Jaden Boyd was going up against the Bluffton passing game, but good coverage there was able to disrupt that pass.
3rd down and 10 for the Warriors. See Mulligan 34 and number 31. Kaishon Hipp. And Mulligan splits out. C.J. Brown trying to find Mulligan, but leads him just a little bit too far. It'll be 4th and 10. Mulligan thought he got pushed a little bit on the play.
A little tangled up was more like it with the coverage on the linebacker. The Warriors need points, so let's see if they are going to go for it. They are 17 yards away, but they got to get 10 to keep this drive going.
Big play here for the Warriors on 4th and 10 from the May River 17. Back to throw, C.J. Brown. Then finds some running room to the 10, down to the 5. That's enough for the first down. What a play on 4th down by C.J. Brown and that offensive line of Whale Branch.
Really great work there by Brown. At first I thought he may have not made the right decision because he had Irvin Mulligan open on the other side of the field. But a really good gain there of 13 yards, and now Whale Branch has the room to punch it in.
1st and 10. Brown will go under center now. They're in that I formation with Mulligan as the up back. That's pretty much their goal line and short yardage offense. Mulligan gets a yard, maybe 2. It'll bring up 2nd down. Elite Physical Therapy reminds you to be an advocate for your health care. You do have a choice. Choose the best.
That's just going to be some tough sledding for the Warriors running inside against that defensive front of May River. See how many they put in the box here.
Brown under center again, now rolls, now throws back across his body, completes it for the touchdown. A terrific throw by C.J. Brown to Kaishon Hip. Touchdown, Warriors.
Good work in play calling there. A great fake to Irvin Mulligan. You'll see that as he goes to the middle of the line, but no, it's Brown still has the football, looking back the other way, and Hip finding the space in between 3 defenders to get into the end zone.
There is a flag on the play.
They have not put the score up on the board yet.
And they're going to take the touchdown off the board.
It's not a loss.
Illegal man downfield.
All right, an illegal man downfield. That'll make it 3rd down and goal from the 9. Loose football on the snap. Looks like May River's got it. They do. Falling on the football, Michael Ludwig comes out with it. The senior makes the big play to stop the Whale Branch drive. So the Warriors thought they were within 2 touchdowns. And 1 play later, they're 3 touchdowns down and don't have the ball. Wow.
It looked like the football never got off the line of scrimmage, like it hit center Aaron Rode on the ankle or something like that, because it just sat there on the ground.
So that's twice in this game here in the second half where Whale Branch appeared to have some momentum. Joseph Tapscott handing off to Morales, who gets them out from deep in their own end, gives them a little running room now. Tapscott's going to stay in at quarterback. Throws the ball to Liverman, and Liverman brings it out to the 35. Another first down for the Sharks. Liverman's down, holding the back of his left thigh. That's either a really bad cramp.
He went down awkwardly, and this is probably more in the hamstring territory.
A cramp or a hammy. Let's take a Village Park Homes timeout while the training crew for May River High looks over Melvin Liverman. Let's now go down on the sidelines at Annalise Court.
Thanks so much, guys. I'm delighted to welcome Adam Dow. He is the president of the May River Booster Club. Now, some of our audience out there may not know exactly what the Booster Club does, so clue us in.
We do our best to try to support the kids, support the athletic programs here at May River, whether it's financial assistance, volunteers, really just try to help the coaches manage really the day-to-day kind of ins and outs of their programs. I mean, they run their programs, but we're here to just give a little administrative work, I guess, and do what we can to, bring as much money and support to help keep growing the school and the whole athletics departments.
Now you mentioned that money word. So what is sort of the financial inflow for a booster club?
Biggest thing for us is support from, we do sponsorships during the year, whether fall and spring. We've got a good membership program, so with parents and even people outside of the area that are family and friends that will make donations to join the booster club. And we need their help because that's where we need volunteers. We need people to come out and work concession stands, work tickets at the games, help with spirit wear. So biggest thing is probably sponsorships, and then the memberships, and then concessions, of course.
Now, I know you mentioned parents, and we were talking earlier, and you said there's been tremendous growth in that department. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we've had a good run this year, and now it's the third year of the school. So a lot of the first 2 years was a lot of work for the booster club just to build the program, just get the word out, get people to get involved. And now that we're seeing, into our third year, we've, raised our membership over about 110, 120 members. We hope to get to 200 as the year progresses. So it should be good.
That's fantastic. Now, real quick, let's let everybody know, how can you get involved as a sponsor?
Easy, just reach out to us on our Twitter page, MRHS Booster Club. You can email me at president@mrhsbooster.com.
Excellent. Thanks so much. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Annalisa. Our sideline report's brought to you by Turbyville, your local independent insurance agency that has you covered throughout the Lowcountry. Melvin Liverman still being attended to down on the field. We'll take the Village Park Homes timeout.
Turbyville Insurance Agency has you covered in Beaufort, Bluffton, and throughout the Lowcountry. We are your independent insurance agency who will give you choices for peace of mind on your home, auto, business, life, health, and retirement plans by finding the best combination of price, coverage, and service. At Turbyville Insurance, we'll keep up with your changing insurance needs and are committed to customer satisfaction. Call us today and experience the Turbyville difference.
I just wanted something that was local and more affordable. TCL makes it easier for me to be a mom and go to school. Being able to pick my classes, pick the hours, work around my work schedule, take a lot of courses online. The friendly staff members and it being affordable, it's the best option. I'm a second-year student at TCL. I am Naomi and I made it happen no matter what.
Welcome to the new Southern Carpet Wholesale. I guess after 16 years, we just got a little too big for our britches. That's right, the largest stocking dealer in the Lowcountry just got a little bigger, and nobody beats our prices. So come visit our brand new 12,000 square foot showroom and warehouse. It's chock full of wood, vinyl, ceramic, and of course, carpet. We're located in the Beaufort Town Center on Boundary Street, and remember, we go to Dalton, so you don't have to.
Beam Graphics Printing Company. We specialize in custom printing, screen printing, embroidery, engraving, trophies, team uniforms, business uniforms, signs and banners, and much more. We are conveniently located in the heart of Bluffton at 12 Johnston Way across from the post office. For all your printing needs, call the locals at Beam Graphics, 843-837-9663. You can also check us out online at beamgraphics.com and like us on Facebook for specials and design ideas.
At Georgia Southern University, we're setting the standard for higher education in Southeast Georgia on 3 exciting campuses in Savannah, Statesboro, and Hinesville. We're offering more opportunities for hands-on learning, more ways to help our students find a career, and more economic impact on our region. At Georgia Southern University, discover more, connect more, be more. Florida and South Carolina residents get in-state tuition at our Armstrong and Liberty campuses.
Hilton Head PSD offers convenient and secure online billing. Just have your PSD bill handy and click on the online bill payment button at WHHPSD.com. You'll be guided through the steps to establish your online billing account. Their payment options allow you to set up recurring credit card payments, you can view your consumption history, and more. Remember to have your PSD bill handy when you visit WHHPSD.com to get started. Hilton Head PSD, we're always working for you.
Have you been hurt on the job, injured in a car accident, experiencing marital difficulties? Naird and Dubois are attorneys located on the south end of Hilton Head Island. With their extensive experience and knowledge of the law, they can help you on your legal matter. Naird and Dubois offer free initial consultation. So whether you have been hurt on the job, injured in a car accident, or experiencing marital difficulties, call the attorneys of Naird and Dubois now to schedule an appointment to learn about your legal rights.
Earlier in the third quarter, Jaheim Hazel of Whale Branch was walked off the field very similarly to the way that Melvin Liverman is being helped off. Leg injury, looked like upper leg, maybe hamstring in both instances. Liverman being taken over by the medical staff at May River High.
And Liverman really just grabbed at that hamstring as soon as he went down. So I think we're pretty certain that that's what that is. But as long as he stayed down on the ground, that's got to be pretty serious.
On first down, Tapscott hands it to Morales. We're under 10 minutes now left here in the fourth quarter. Village Park Homes is your true hometown builder, close to everything, far from ordinary. May River has not turned it over in this game, and that's what Whale Branch needs more than anything right now. A turnover and a quick 6 to get back into this after it appeared they had gotten within 2 touchdowns just a few moments ago. Oh man, in the backfield is Morales. Jalen Roberts, the sophomore defensive end, makes the stop. It'll be 3rd and long for May River.
Some fresh legs there on the defensive front for Whale Branch, and look him just shoot through the gap. He was untouched until he met Morales.
A rare mistake by the May River offensive line. Tapscott now waits for the signals on 3rd and 11. The MVP award will be giving you out after the game. Brought to you by the Charles Sampson team at Charter One Realty. We've had a timeout called on the field. Early in the fourth quarter, a Village Park Homes timeout. May River on top, 27-7.
The Hilton Head Homebuilders Education Foundation has been providing local high school graduates in Beaufort, Jasper, and Hampton counties with scholarships for over 25 years. The Education Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit charitable organization formed to support and raise funds for continuing education. Donations are vital to the success of the program. To become involved or to contribute to the Hilton Head Homebuilders Education Foundation, contact HBA staff today.
Your home is one of your greatest investments, so why let just anyone protect it? Come see our professional team at Kinghorn Insurance of Beaufort. As an independent insurance agency, Kinghorn of Beaufort can provide customized coverage to meet your needs, from flood and water damage to windstorm protection. Our team has the expertise and experience to meet your needs. We proudly represent the Sage Sure family of companies, so come see why we've been earning trust and building relationships since 1898.
Joseph Tapscott keeping it on 3rd down. He dodges the pursuit, finds a little bit of running room before he is brought down.
Good to see Joseph Tapscott in the game. Remember, he was the very first starting quarterback at May River going through that long season, and even though his job has been usurped by Ahmad Green, he's still getting playing time as a senior.
Fields, the offensive weapon tonight, defensive back and punter. Gets it down across the 30 before it goes out of bounds. That's where Whale Branch will take over. Terry Fields, 1 touchdown in the game and another one called back. First down coming up for Whale Branch. Thanks to our sponsors, OT Decor, who offer unique lighting designs. Visit their website at otdecor.com to find the perfect accent for your home. There's the silver sound continuing to entertain us throughout this game. C.J. Brown trying the quick hit pass. Coming up empty. It was intended for Amar Jenkins.
Jenkins looked like he just didn't move his feet fast enough. He kind of stopped on that route another step, and he might have had a chance to pick up a first down there.
2nd and 10, Warriors. Brown swings it out to his receiver, but boy, stopped in a hurry. While Keith Bing was the receiver, the man doing the stopping for May River was Jordan Barrow, the senior co-captain.
Keith got Bing right there.
Bing running off the field, in fact, now. Replaced by Trayvon Hip. 3rd and 10, Warriors. Having to try to do it through the air, and that's not what they're comfortable doing. C.J. Brown finds his receiver, got it, and maybe for first down yardage. Caleb Arquette making his 2nd catch of the night. Across the 41, it's going to be first down, Whale Branch. Just over 7 minutes left in the game.
You don't have to get any more than 10 yards on these. That's a really good call to get the first down and keep these chains moving.
Brown rolling right. Throws back across the middle, and it's intercepted by Terry Fields. Nope, that's not Fields. We'll check that. That is Stefan Gadsden with his 2nd interception of the game. Gadsden had the pick earlier in the first quarter when the pass was a surprise for Whale Branch. Not a surprise now. But again, trying to throw across his body into the center of the field. Yeah. We saw 3 Sharks around the ball and just 1 Warrior.
Just a tough throw for any quarterback, especially one that does not have a lot of experience at throwing the ball, and that just came up 5 yards short.
Morales off right tackle for about 3. Make it happen no matter what at Technical College of the Lowcountry.
Brandon Morales now actually back up to 150 yards for the game. He was at 150 earlier and then took a 3-yard loss, so he's got that back.
He may come out of here as the leading rusher in Lowcountry football ahead of Irvin Mulligan. Who'd have thunk it? Morales questioned about his dedication to the game before the summer began, when Rodney Summers gave him one of those question mark t-shirts. That has been long since retired.
And that was actually based on what he had done the previous summer. He did not participate in the summer program, and even worse, he did not stay in contact with the coaches. That's why he was on JV last year.
He is an inspiration to all JV football players throughout the Lowcountry now. This is what can happen if you rededicate yourself to the game. Morales moves it out to near midfield.
Yeah, nothing JV about his performance in the first 3 games of this season, as he is now up close to 160 yards. And they have been mostly tough yards.
Yes, they have. Ball at midfield. 4th down and 1. Can May River keep this drive alive? The bouncing snap to Tapscott, but he lunges forward and gets the first down.
Good presence of mind by Tapscott. That was supposed to go to Morales. Morales ran up, waiting to get the football, and Tapscott didn't have it yet, and Tapscott just moved forward, got the yardage he's needed.
Before you buy, give us a try. Mike Rickenbaugh, Chevrolet. Under 5 minutes now. May River trying to milk some clock. Morales, right side.
And he just ran over one of the railed branch defenders. I think that was Lyons, number 56.
Eventually making a tackle, the other defensive end, Jalen Roberts. 2nd down and 7.
We kind of mentioned it in our meetings, but we haven't mentioned it on air yet. May River looks well on its way to setting a school record for victories, and it's not Labor Day yet.
How about that? To give to Travis Polite Grant, who's made his name on defense tonight. He was the second most popular running back last week against Bluffton. Showing a couple of good moves there before he is finally brought down by Jaquez Frazier.
Somebody had a good handful of jersey, but it wasn't enough to slow him down.
1st and 10. Police Grant gets it up the middle, breaks a couple of tackles, gets into the secondary, down to near the 20-yard line.
15-yard gain on that one, and he's got fresh legs. He's running into a very tired Whale Branch defensive front, and he's taking advantage of it.
Another first down for May River. Turbeville's your local independent insurance agency that has you covered throughout the Lowcountry. 1st and 10. This time, May River hands the ball off to, I thought that was Benny Jenkins. It's 34, not 31.
And of course, that's a number we don't have on the roster.
We apologize to his parents. Tapscott falls on the bad snap from Game Long. Actually, that was not the old-fashioned Nebraska fumble-rooski. If it was not a very good imitation.
That was actually originated by Bobby Bowden at Florida State.
I'll give you credit for that. Nebraska made it famous. They actually made it a part of their offense.
Well, Florida State's playbook had a bunch of plays ending in the word Rooski.
As only Bobby Bowden could do. 2.5 minutes left. May River trying to run out the clock here. Elite Physical Therapy reminds you to be an advocate for your health care. You do have a choice. Choose the best.
You can hear Jerry Hatcher screaming at his players. He would like to keep May River at 27 points right now and not get it to 30.
Nick Lewis, the 32-yard field goal attempt is wide to the right. So we're under 2 minutes left. We'll take a break. 27-7, May River on top.
Jeff Altoff here with Lowcountry Insurance. Let me ask you a couple questions. Do you trust your current insurance agent? Do you even know who your insurance agent is? We are a trusted choice independent insurance agency. We make insurance human. Our expert agents walk you through hand-picked options with language you can understand. We are local and here to help you. Give us a shout, Lowcountry Insurance.
Whale Branch gets the football back. Minute 54 left. C.J. Brown, quarterback, who has had a long night, worked hard, trying to keep his Warriors in it. Gets up to what appears to be a first down.
Yeah, he is definitely looking a little worn out for the evening.
Admittedly has had a couple of easy weeks. You hand it to Irvin Mulligan, you get out of the way. The first couple of weeks, he has had to shoulder a lot of the load, with Mulligan first keyed on and then a little wounded, dinged up in the second half. We've got a flag on the play. John Hill, our referee, looks over at the line judge. A false start on the Warriors. That'll drive them back with 1:25 left. Hilton Head Exterminators has been keeping Lowcountry homes and businesses bug-free for nearly 50 years. Find them at HiltonHeadExterminators.com.
Whale Branch actually caught a break on that penalty because of the snap that zoomed right past between Grant and Brown. That would have been a much larger loss.
Brown hands it to Hazel. Hazel up over the 35, but he stays in bounds. That'll keep the clock running with under a minute left. Peacock Auto Mall. You can find it all at Peacock Auto Mall.
He was trying to get out of bounds, Hazel was, but hit by one of those May River linebackers.
Darius Hazel, just a junior. Again, head coach Jerry Hatcher says he's made a huge improvement from his sophomore season. And he'll help this Warrior team down the road. They're not going to hide their heads after this loss.
Definitely not. They went up against, perhaps, we haven't seen them all yet, but perhaps the best defense in the Lowcountry this year.
C.J. Brown gets it out to his receiver, Trayvon Hip. Hip across the 40 down to the 35-yard line before he is tackled by a linebacker back in coverage, Caleb Falk. What a job by this linebacking core. Dow, Falk, Eli Hall, and Jordan Barrow. They're chasing players all over the field. Running out of time, the clock hits 0. We are done here at May River when the Sharks have defeated the Whale Branch Warriors. The final score, 27-7. Stay tuned for the postgame show. We got some hardware to hand out. We'll be back in just a moment.
Looking for a unique lighting fixture that'll have everyone talking? Check out OT Decor. We have thousands of lighting fixtures that are perfect complements to your house. We carry Kichler, Monte Carlo, Murray Feist, Savoy House, Siegel, and more. Visit our website at otdecor.com to find the perfect accent for your home, or stop by our showroom and visit with our experienced professionals for a personal touch. While you're here, check out our custom cabinets and vanities.
The life lessons that I learned playing football are priceless and started much earlier than my NFL career. As part of a team, I learned accountability, discipline, and the value of hard work. But the most important lesson is safety. Keep your kids safe during practice and during the game. Educate yourself and your kids. Learn the symptoms of concussions and how to prevent them. Everything starts with fundamentals, but remember, safety is first. For more information, visit peacockloves.com.
It's getting to be a habit, and it's a good habit.
Hey, great habit. We'll keep doing this.
Congratulations on May River's 27-7 win, Coach. Tell us a little bit about the keys to the victory.
Hey, just a hard running game. Took advantage of a few mismatches with tight ends and receivers with Terry, and early in the game, and a little disappointed that we didn't put more points on the board. I felt like we left some points on the field as far as the kicking game's concerned, but didn't finish a couple drives. But we got to rely on those kickers down the road, so we got to work on that, and we would definitely work on it. And again, we'll take it. Hey, at this point last year, 2 years we only had 2 wins. This is one more than we've had in 2 years already, and we're just going to try to keep it rolling.
I was going to ask, you've already exceeded the school record for wins, and it's not even Labor Day. It's got to be an exciting feeling in this program.
Hey, it is. It's an awesome feeling, but we got to make sure we don't rest on our accomplishments. We got to have that windshield mentality, looking forward and not looking at the past. We'll celebrate tonight and get back to work Sunday.
Again, congratulations. You're the County Bowl champs with the win over Whale Branch.
Thank
All right.
guys.
Head coach Rodney Summers will be back with the MVP award coming right up.
Turbyville Insurance Agency has you covered in Beaufort, Bluffton, and throughout the Lowcountry. We are your independent insurance agency who will give you choices for peace of mind on your home, auto, business, life, health, and retirement plans by finding the best combination of price, coverage, and service. At Turbyville Insurance, we'll keep up with your changing insurance needs and are committed to customer satisfaction. Call us today and experience the Turbyville difference.
The Hilton Head Homebuilders Education Foundation has been providing local high school graduates in Beaufort, Jasper, and Hampton counties with scholarships for over 25 years. The Education Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit charitable organization formed to support and raise funds for continuing education. Donations are vital to the success of the program. To become involved, Or to contribute to the Hilton Head Homebuilders Education Foundation, contact HBA staff today.
All week long, these guys have been talking about a running game. We were talking about showing the game in black and white tonight, like the old days. Guys just going right at it.
Leather helmets.
And who throws 4 touchdown passes? Our Charles Sampson, MVP of the game. Ahmad Green, congratulations.
Ahmad, congratulations. Thank you. You know, you got another game next week. It's game of the week. And I'd like to give it to May River again.
Love to be talking to you for 3
All
weeks.
right, I hear you. I hear you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Charles, thank you for your support. Ahmad, talk about it. More fun to throw the ball or run it?
I just like getting the win. It doesn't really matter what we do. I just like to execute. And I got to thank everybody, especially my old line. They did a good job tonight.
Last week, you guys ran the ball so effectively throughout the game. We knew it was going to be whichever team ran the ball better, or at least we thought was going to be the difference. But you did find some guys open, and particularly the H-backs were open, and you made some plays happen that way.
That's just what we game planned the whole week. We just executed. We got the win.
Coach, he's only a sophomore. This got to feel fun.
Only a sophomore, but you know what? That running game opens up those throws. So you know we're definitely going to run the ball, but when we're running effectively and teams have to stop the run, then it's good to be balanced, to be able to throw the ball like we did tonight.
All right, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the MVP. We're going to see you next week when you guys play Hilton Head. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Again, next week's game against the Hilton Head Ball Club. Going to be a great one. The Seahawks will be there. Oh, yeah, they'll be there, and it'll be a little wilder and crazier than this. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, and we'll be there for you right here on WHHI. Thanks for joining us tonight. 27-7, May River beats Whale Branch.